I'm just soaking up all the education that I can. I'm taking this pregnancy in and just like learning as I go, and just I'm so excited to share it with you guys and just like normalize everything that's happening and experience it with you. Hello guys, welcome to the first sit down video in like forever. We don't really do these on our channel. We're definitely a vlog channel, but now that I'm pregnant, I did want to do like some weekly updates. So I want to do like a 12-week and then a 16-week and like every like month for a while, and then once I hit maybe like 30 weeks I might start doing them like every week, or maybe even like 35 weeks, just when I feel like I want to give more updates. I might do them more regularly, but for now I want to do my 12-week update and just talk about how I've been feeling and stuff. So these are going to be like really chatty. I will have like notes on my phone sort of thing, just kind of filling you in like we're just two friends chatting about my pregnancy sort of thing. I am filming today in the living room, but the goal is to eventually start filming these in the nursery once that is organized. So I guess that's like my first little update. We have a room upstairs that was our guest room, and we're turning that into a nursery. But as a guest room, it kind of just became our like dump zone for everything. So getting it cleaned up is gonna be a project. We already got the guest bed, the frame and the mattress and everything out of there, which is awesome. We just need to clean up all of the stuff because there is like a very large closet up there, which is like our storage closet for a lot of things like our luggage, and it's also like where I keep my clothes and like our extra craft supplies and just like stuff like that. So I've been pretty bad about actually putting that stuff in the closet, and it just like made its way to the floor. So now I will need to go through that. And also when we got rid of the bed, there was like all kinds of stuff under the bed. So it's all exposed now. And it just looks like a disaster up there. So eventually we'll film up there, or I'll film up there. Once it's at least clean, like even if there's like no baby stuff in it, I'll still just like sit up there and film these little updates up there. But for now, we're just gonna be on my living room floor. So let me look at my app and just see what I can tell you about baby that my app has been telling me. I use the Nurture app, which connects, like I used the Nurture app because I was using the Glow app to track like my menstrual cycle and stuff. So then when I told that app that I was pregnant, it prompted me to download the Nurture app, which is like its sister app for pregnancy. So I just picked that one because that's what I was already using for my periods and stuff. So it just picked a new app for pregnancy, and then I think after that they even have like a third app for like taking care of baby and like tracking breastfeeding and sleep and stuff like that after baby's here. So we'll see if I decide to use that. Here, I'm gonna read a little excerpt from one of the articles. They have new articles on this app every single day, and so this is from the 12 weeks exactly day, and it says your amazing baby can do so many things already, including being able to open his mouth and yawn, hiccup, and swallowing, which is pretty awesome. Oh, and then it has this picture, which is awfully scary. Sometimes these pictures are just awful, but this is the picture of what baby looks like in there, and baby is the size of a clementine, so like a cutie orange, like a little orange, and it's about 2.1 inches. So those are always confusing to me, like the food analogies, because they, like, to me, like a cutie is like this, and that kind of makes a baby seem kind of big because I think about like the item as a whole, when really they're more describing just like the length of that item, and the baby's like, you know, scrawny like human form. So sometimes those like things are a little misleading, and I like to like Google, and Google will give you all kinds of different things too, because everybody says something different for every week or whatever. But my app says that it's the size of a clementine right now. So as far as I have been feeling, I'm feeling pretty great. I feel like I hit this like right about the second trimester. Like I don't think I'm officially in the second trimester yet, but like I've hit this area where I have my energy back, which is awesome because I was like dead tired all of the time. And I don't really feel nausea anymore. Like every once in a while I'll feel upset stomach, and usually that just means I like need to eat. Like maybe it's been a while since I ate or drank some water or something. But nausea is definitely not normal anymore. Like I don't have it on like a daily basis kind of thing. Also, my poop has been regulated. I was having like lots of issues before, and we talked about in our first appointment video where I gave a little bit of a pregnancy update that like I had some constipation issues, and then I would have diarrhea, and then I would have like constipation issues, and like I couldn't get like regular. And so the doctor put me on magnesium, and I do think that has helped a lot in just like making everything a little more regular, and it hasn't been a problem as of lately. I feel like within this last week I've really grown. I'll do a belly shot near the end of the video, but it's been like a big change. Like before, I think I was just kind of bloated, and I would come and go, and I would feel like there was basically no baby there. And then I would say the last week I've really felt like I've grown, and I'm like showing almost more than I like expected this early on. To be honest, I don't know too much about what to give you guys an update on because I am feeling really great right now. A lot of the issues I was having earlier in the first trimester have really mellowed out, like no headaches really. I've just been feeling fantastic. The only thing I guess I should mention that I'm feeling is as I feel like I'm getting bigger, I'm feeling like a lot of discomfort in my hips, which is crazy to me because everybody has always joked that like one of my sisters and I have like very high, not wide, but like just very high hips, and my grandma calls them German birthing hips or something like that. I don't know. She's never said it to me, but she, I guess, has said that to my sister. I just always thought I had decently like large hips already, really high hips, and to have them like hurt, I was a little shocked because I didn't expect much movement, I guess, because I just felt like I already had like really high, decently wide hips. But yeah, I've been feeling I think they call it like round ligament pain, and I think that's what I'm feeling in like the back area of my hips. I will get some cramps up front every once in a while, like sitting up, sneezing, or like turning over in bed. But for right now, a lot of the pain like right in my back, and it's mostly when I'm like walking around. Trevor and I have been going on like 2-mile walks because the weather is nice, and we always walk when the weather is nice. So it's not out of the ordinary for us to walk. It's not like we're suddenly like exercising way more than usual, but I am now like by the end of the walk a little bit like hobbly or limpy and I just feel like I am not expecting that this early on, but my body is changing a lot, so I just have to roll with it. Another thing I notice when we do go on these walks is that I am out of breath like no other. I don't notice it as much around the house because I don't do a lot, I don't have to move a lot, I can sit on the couch a lot or sit in front of my computer or whatever. But when we do go out and I go for a walk or whatever, or if I'm like doing a session, so I had an engagement session not too long ago that I was just winded like the whole time. I went to go talk to them at the end of the session, and I literally had to be like, 1 minute, I'm out of breath. And they're probably like, this woman is crazy because all she does is just take our pictures. It's not like I'm running laps or anything. But yeah, when we go on walks and we talk when we're on these walks, I'm especially out of breath, and I have to tell Trevor like, it's your turn to talk, I need to breathe. And we just like go back and forth because I can't catch my breath sometimes. That's like one of the biggest things I notice on the walks. I hope that I never notice that in my day-to-day life near as much, but it's definitely something I notice when I'm being more active and stuff like that. So as far as cravings and food aversions go, I haven't really had any aversions my whole pregnancy so far. Certain things I'm just not like down for, but like I have not had any issues with like certain foods making me feel sick or just like feeling any other way than just like when somebody just, no, I don't want that, like, doesn't sound good kind of thing. As far as cravings go, I really wish they were more consistent. I always feel like when I used to ask like my mom, like, oh, what did you crave when like you were pregnant with us girls, or me and my sisters or whatever, and I always feel like she would say, oh, Snickers, and like she would have these couple of things. Whereas for me, like every night it's a different craving and I never know what it is, and it's usually not the same. There have been some consistencies though that I've been able to pick up. My biggest craving is fruit, but not fresh fruit. Like we're talking sugary fake fruit. Like I want grape juice and fruit juice and like Kool-Aid and juices like that aren't like necessarily super good for you, fruit juices. And then I want fruit like gummies, like Fruit by the Foot, Gushers, things like that. So I think it's like just straight sugar I've been wanting, but I don't want like a candy bar either. I just want these like fruity, gummy, sugary things and fruit juices and stuff. I have a cup of like grape juice or whatever juice we have in the fridge at the time. I have a cup of that with like literally every meal. Every time I have to sit down and eat, I have to get this big cup of grape juice to go along with it, and it's just so good. And then as far as clothing goes, I'm fitting into most everything like normal. I cannot wear the jeggings that I normally wear because they were kind of already tight before I got pregnant, and now they just are too tight. They cut in on my sides. But other than that, all my other clothes fit me fine. Like my leggings fit me fine. Everything that's like stretchy, which is like basically all I wear, anyways, fits me fine. All my shirts fit me fine. They are just getting tighter in this region, which would normally make me super uncomfortable, but being pregnant, I'm like, it's okay. It can be tight here. I don't care. I have noticed that I may need to size up my bras. I am holding off for doing that for a while because I don't wear bras that often, to be honest. So it's not that it's not affecting me that much. But when wedding season happens and I start having to get dressed up a lot more and actually wear bras when I'm out and about, I will probably need to get at least a couple that are a size bigger than what I normally wear because they're definitely getting tight. And it's something that I've noticed that I'm growing. So that's really it with how I'm feeling, what I'm craving, what my body's doing, all of that sort of stuff. I feel for the most part decent. I want to let you know that like I come on here and I tell you all these things, but I feel fine. Like I feel really great. I'm really glad to be pregnant. I'm super excited still. Trevor and I talk about it like it's something new every single day because we're just so excited. I've been talking nonstop about how I can't wait till I get big. I'm saying that now, and when I am big, I will not want to be big. But I am. I'm really excited. I'm just so excited to experience everything to its fullest, which is another reason why I want to record these, because I do just want to like remember the experiences and stuff that I'm having. But yeah, the next thing on our list is we have an appointment in like a week and a half, I think. And then the next appointment after that, I think, is when we'll be scheduling an ultrasound. We haven't seen baby yet at all. I haven't had a single ultrasound, but we did get to hear the heartbeat. And we see the doctor like every month or so. So everything's looking good. I just haven't actually been able to see the baby, which is kind of weird to me because I feel like everybody else has who's like as far along as I am. And I see people like post on social media or like post on the community forums on the app I'm part of, and like everybody has an ultrasound, but I won't get one until 20 weeks. So that's just what my doctor has decided, and I'm going with it because I don't have the greatest health insurance to afford anything more than what is absolutely necessary. So my doctor thinks it's fine, so that's what we're doing. Okay, I'll leave you guys with a little bit of a belly shot. Let me actually take this off. Okay, so I don't actually have a tripod, so you're just balancing on my window now. I'm gonna pop the brightness up because I am wearing a black shirt, and hopefully, yeah. Okay, so this is my belly right now. I never had, or let me see where I can put you that's a little better. Okay, that's a little better, I think. I did not have like a flat belly to begin with. I did have a little pudge on me, so This is definitely that plus bloat, but now I can't suck it in. Like, I used to be able to kind of hide it, make it look cute, but this is how I am now. Baby is definitely like low down here, and I can feel how hard it is and how much bigger I feel than what is like normally me, but it's definitely still, I always joke and tell people that I don't know what's fat and what's baby, but at least now I have an excuse and can call it all baby. So this is currently what baby looks like, what I look like, and I'm excited to kind of just see it all grow. So I'd love it if you guys wanted to leave some comments down below or anything. Let me know if like any of you guys are pregnant watching this, or if you've been pregnant before and kind of know what I'm feeling, or want to give me any tips, tricks, and advice, or like anything like that. I would love that. As a first-time mom, I'm just soaking up all the education that I can. I'm taking this pregnancy in and just like learning as I go, and just I'm so excited to share it with you guys and just like normalize everything that's happening and experience it with you. So please, please, please comment down below and just like chat with me. Let me know where you are in your life and what you've experienced before or what you've heard before. And we can just have a friendly conversation down there and chit chat some more. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't already, and follow us on Facebook. It'll all be linked in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog and then in the next pregnancy update. Okay, bye!